Welcome to another class, the making of a martial artist. All right, let's get into a front stance, right side forward. Go over that way a little bit more. No, I mean your whole body. Come over here. Good. Back up a drop. I want you to go, put your hands up. Right, good, better. Perfect, okay. Jab, reverse punch, rear leg snap kick, step down, because then you're gonna do the other side.
Jab, reverse punch, rear leg snap kick.
Right.
Right.
Boom, 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 and then step down. Yeah. Put a little oomph behind it.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Crazy. This way. See now, this slight pull, use your, I want to see augmentations.
Push.
So in other words, when you throw this, the augmentation of this will send this out. The augmentation of this will send out the kick. You have to imagine there's a cable going on a pulley connected to this. So the pull, this goes out, here's the first pulley cable. This comes back, that leg goes flying. Let's see it.
Push.
Freeze. Get in the stance again. A little more. The closer, nice and black and blue. The closer you have this, here, it's already shot. If it's here, it'll move.
Push.
Then you gotta give it a little, that's where the power comes from. Movement from the mid. Concentrate on movement from the mid. 1. Good. 2. 3. Get used to standing a little sideways. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay, but we didn't do what we were supposed to do. That's all right. Switch sides. We'll catch it on the next one. I wanted you to step forward, but that's all right.
Oh.
Get the stance. Okay, this foot to here. Bend the knee. That's good. When you do a front stance, look, you should be able to pick this up, put it down. Now, without moving the body, can you pick up that rear leg? Just pick it up. Right. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Lock it in. You want to be down.
Push.
So when you move, nothing moves except for the mid
Push.
and the kick follows.
Push.
1. 2. 3. This hand. Up. 4. 5. 6. 7. See, if we had a mirror, you'd see what I'm talking about a little better.
Yeah.
You're like this. You want to go from this to this way. Now you're forced to throw the mid into it.
Push.
Okay. 1. Do it again. Bring that leg out a little more. Remember that? Check that. Check your stance. Remember I showed you? That's how you check it. Now come up. Good. 1. Why you? Don't do that. That's your augmentation. You augment to this and then through it.
Push.
Good. 1. 2. It's awkward. It feels awkward, but trust me, that's where the power is going to come from because it wants to move. When you hear, that moves because of that. You follow that?
Push.
That moves because of that. If I was just to stand here, I'd get no speed on my punches. But because of that little movement, that's where the speed comes from. And at this distance, when you catch a guy, he's in a world of hurt.
Push.
1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Switch sides. Good. Okay, from here. Double jab. That's all I want to say. This hand. 1.
Push.
it's here, it's a slight pull. It doesn't have to be out here, right there. Because this is, listen, this slides along your body. This slides along your body. It goes from here to there. If you're gonna hit somebody with a jab, he's gonna be this close, which we're gonna go over this stuff today. It's gonna be this close. And the reverse punch slides along your body. That's it. This is kind of like on a battleship. The gun shoots. Big guns on the battleship, boom, boom. Here's where you're moving from here, from here, from here, from here, from here, from here. Just here. This is what's going to move. That's what moves your weapons. Double jab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want it right here. Right there. That's where you want it.
Push.
Not here. It's already shot from here. You launch it from there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Looks good. 1, 2. There you go. 3, 4. There, you can protect. Over there, you're open. You don't want to be open. You want to be looking right over the top of that.
Push.
Now, granted, this is practice. This is a practice stance. In the street, which I'm going to go over right after this. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Push.
1, 2, 3. No, not from here. Look, not this. From here. 1, 2. Shoot it up. Shoot it up. Shoot it up. Shoot it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're moving the body.
Push.
All right? Okay. Want your hands at your side. You're nice and relaxed. Someone comes to grab you or hit you, right from here. Up and down. 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 Right from a relaxed position. First thing you do, drop down.
Push.
Not this way, not this way, just down. You increase your power by dropping down. I guess the scientific term is lower your center of balance. Okay? Drop down and drop. Not much, just a little bit. Become stronger.
Push.
Okay? 1. Either hand. Do either hand you want. Switch it up. 2. 3. And bring that hand into whichever hand you're not firing. For example, get used to it. See what I'm saying? Go. See where your hand ends up?
Right, Kiyoshi, augmentation, but wouldn't you want to like have it up? When
That augmentation, you just need a slight pull.
Right.
You don't have to have it here. It's here.
No. Can it be back here when you do it, or like up here so it's on guard?
Yeah, but you're not. No, there's no on guard right now. Situation, you're standing here, and you just had to move to crack a guy because he came to grab you real quick. There was no on guard. You had to hit him first. Okay, that's hypothetical.
Okay.
Right? There's really no answer. You're not up here. This is another way to fight. You know, get your hands up. You just go from here and up. 1, 2. Good. Into that chamber.
Push.
3, 4, 5. To here.
Push.
It's uncomfortable, but trust me. You know what? The whole point of that is right now
What?
is to know where you're putting that hand, and not just leave it somewhere. If you knew you were to here, not such a big thing, but I want you to concentrate on controlling where you're putting that hand.
Push.
Follow me?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, relax. Okay. Same thing with the legs. Now, bring your hands up to protect you. And then fire either leg. And all you do is shift the weight to fire whichever leg you want.
Push.
And bend. No stance, right from that position. 1, 2. Get them in front of your face. Listen, the proper place, bring your head up. Okay, it's there. Now, you can raise it up, you can raise it down. If it's here, this way you can do whatever you want, including crack the guy.
Push.
Bring it up by your face. As you throw the kick, get used to bringing those hands up.
Push.
1. Good, and down. Relax, relax, relax. 2. Bring the legs closer together. 3. Good. 4. 5. 6. 7. Faster. 8. 9. 10. Good, good. Okay. As I've told you many times, over the years, I trained with different instructors in the American Combat Karate system. I trained with the great Master Richie Baratheon, who fought me and pounded me at least 4 times a week. Never a broken bone, never a stitch, but a lot of forget-me-nots. I look like rotten fruit. The great Master Bobby Green, who taught us about balance, movement, and battle theory. The great Renche John Russell, the great Hanshi Don McCaffrey, who taught us how to move and had great technique and taught us how to critique our technique under the way Master Baratheon wanted it done. The great Kiyoshi Lenny Romeo, Kiyoshi Paul D'Angelo, Kiyoshi Fred D'Angelo, who taught us and reinforced all those movements. And the reason why very important. Kiyoshi Frank Baki, who taught us how to be tough, which is not an easy thing to teach somebody. And Kiyoshi Frank Finnegan, who also taught us how to be tough. And a big shout out to Chief Grandmaster Frank Bugliani, who's in Hungary right now. Great man. Anyway, anything I teach was taught to me by them. I don't make up this stuff. I just got to go into my memory palace and remember conversations that I had 40 years ago. This here is an x-ray they took of my brain. We're going to use that. That's why I'm bringing this out. They took this x-ray of my brain when I was having the cancer treatments 20 years ago, 17 years ago. And it proves my mother was wrong. I do have a brain. Well, what, Ma? Oh, she said now, she talks to me. She said, and she never said I didn't have a brain. She said I had one that didn't work. Well, she's never wrong. Anyway, we're going to use this x-ray paper. Renche Russell taught me about this. And what we're going to do is I'm going to walk in, and he's going to crack this paper when the paper's in zone, when I'm in the proper zone to hit something. But before we get that, we're going to study something very important. How do you tell when a guy's coming at you? And here we go. It's called the tell sign in the card business. Relax. Here I am, proper battle business, because we understand right now I can't hit you. You don't care about anything out here, at this distance. It doesn't phase you. Once I get any closer, that's when you got to either maneuver, and we'll get into different types of maneuver. Strike and block, back up, lateral movement, or attack. Different priorities at different times. But right now, all we're going to go over is how do you tell when a guy's coming? How do you tell? Some guys make a fist. You know what I do when a guy makes a fist? I go up to him and say, hey, pal, thanks a lot, because now I know what you're coming with. That's what I do when a guy makes a fist. I don't really do that, but that's what I do mentally. But on the other token, how can you tell if a guy's coming at you? Well, you look here. Yes, wise guys like me cannot move that, and I'll move, all right? But most guys are not trained on the street. Most guys don't even know how to throw a front kick. You'll throw more kicks and punches in one night than most jabeeps out there will throw in a lifetime. One night of a class. So that's that. But what do you look for? Well, you look here, and you'll start to see. So here's what I want to do. We're going to play a little game. This is fun. as soon as I come, go like that. Say, now you're coming. As soon as you see me start to move,
Now you're coming.
there you go. That's what I'm looking for. Don't matter what I'm coming with yet, because later we change the game and you'll go, you're coming with that arm. You're coming with that side. Don't worry about which side. All I want you to do is point to the center of my body. When you see my show,
Now you're coming.
there you go.
Now you're coming.
Seems like a simple thing, but let me tell you, when you have that, and then you're ready to move, because once he gets here, he's yours.
Yeah.
You know, especially if he's coming to hurt you. Okay,
Now you're coming.
good. All right,
Now you're coming.
there you go.
Now you're coming.
And you're looking at the shoulders, and you can see them move. That's what you look for. Okay. Now, let's go a little deeper. It's not a deep thing, but let's go a little deeper anyway. I want you to tell me which side. I'm going to step back. Okay, you drop. I want you to point to the side you think I'm coming with. All right. No, you point to the point to the side. One more time. Point to the side you think I'm coming with. No, I don't care which hand you use. Just either go that side, that side, that side,
Oh.
that side.
Okay.
Because you could have the guy who does this, which that was pretty good. Look at the shoulders. Don't worry about the legs, because you know a guy can come this way and go this way. A guy can come this way and try to hit you this way. Because remember, they don't know what they're doing. All right? They think they do, which is our benefit. Okay? So when you see either side, make good. I like that. Good. I like that. Good. I like that. Good. I like that. Look here. Okay, you got that down?
Rosh.
It's just a minor study to tell when he's coming. Now we're going to work with this. Red J. Russell used to do this, and it's perfect. So what I want you to do is when I come into your range, now, let me show you something. Put your hand on what you're going to hit. Right about there is when you want to hit this guy. You want this guy. You don't want to catch a guy out here. You have no power. You want to catch him right here.
Rosh. Like a foot between us.
Yeah, you want him close. So you wait him out. Pow! Catch him. You'd rather hit a guy, you'd rather miss a guy with a perfect strike than hit him with something sloppy.
Oh, absolutely.
Get that down.
Absolutely.
That should be the rule. You'd rather miss a guy, and be ready to fire again, than miss a guy and put yourself in a bad position. All the time. No mutilation of movement. So when you see me get into range, hit the paper. Good. Like that, huh? That's a nice crack to it.
Yeah, literally.
Good. My brain. Just good. Relax, relax, relax. Good. Relax, relax, relax. There you go. Perfect. Good. You wait him out. You wait him out. You wait him out until he's at the exact point where you can go, you have a good strike that'll inflict good damage. Remember, we never want to fight. You will have the ability. I guarantee it. It might be there already. And in 5 years from now, it'll be magnified. You have the ability to take someone apart. You don't have the ability to put them back together. All strikes must be thrown with judgment. And I believe that comes from Master Tech. So, who was an amazing individual. That's why they call the articles the Incredible Howard Tech.
Rosh.
I say now. Well,
2 feet instead of 1.
See, you know what that's called?
Anticipation.
It's more than that. It's called, how did they used to say it? You want to be right. Remember this. You don't have the right to be perfect, but you have the right to be right. You want to win. Eliminate that. Eliminate that. You want to hit him when he's exact striking range. Exact striking range. And that's where he's like, right. Don't reach for him to be right.
Yeah.
You know, you have the right to, you want to be perfect, but you have the right to be right, but not perfect.
Rosh.
It's not easy. It's not easy to hit a guy because you got to understand this. We haven't even discussed it much. There's this skid factor, of skidding off a guy's face. You know, let me tell you, it's one thing to hit a guy here, as compared to here. Here, there's no skid factor. You're gonna blast him, maybe kill him if you catch him in the right tempo. But you catch a guy here, there's a skid factor. You can skid, and it moves. It may move when you hit him, or he just may move his head. You know, or it might be a moving target. So there's a skid factor you have to watch too. It's real great sitting here. You know, but that's how you practice. But there's that skid factor, and that can happen. See, but most likely, if you wait him out to that right distance, you'll nail him.
Push.
There you go. Wait it out. Wait it out. There's no rush. There's no rush. He's coming at you. Okay. Try a couple of kicks.
Push.
So, how do you know he's coming? By looking at his shoulders. How do you really know he's coming? Because if you let him get this close, and we've discussed, by the time a guy moves, it's over. Never let him get that close.
Push.
If you have to, listen, if a guy get that close, you have to back up. If you can't back up, you tell him, hey, listen, don't come any closer. I can hear you fine from where you are. And if he comes, you got to hit him.
Yeah.
You got to do something.
It's like a 3-strike rule. You warn him once, you back up once.
Yeah, well, today, the problem with it is when I was coming up through the ranks in the 70s and 80s, there weren't as many cameras.
Yeah.
And not every person on a phone, not every person around had a phone that can, you know, so the legalities, you have to be careful. You know, you really don't want to start cracking people because you're going to do damage. I mean, your punches right now are going to do some serious damage. You catch somebody in the face. So you just, you know, you try to talk yourself out of it, really. I mean, you try to tell this guy, listen, I don't want to fight. I really don't want to fight. You be in control. I'm sorry. Say whatever you got to say not to fight. But if a guy's going to hurt you, green light.
Go.
Green light.
1, 2, 3, go.
Green light. Let the judge be the decision maker on that point.
Yeah.
The side striking range. Good. All right. Hey, it's that time. The Iron Pine, last board of the week, of the day anyway. Okay, so you broke with an elbow, easy peasy. You got down a reverse punch, nice and easy. Let's try a ridge hand. Mom, call a doctor. All right, first of all, give me the hand. You're going to bend it all the way that way. Get the thumb. You're going to hit with this.
Push.
You feel confident enough to do it?
Why not?
Why not? Exactly.
Why not?
Listen, just think past it.
That's okay. No problem.
Is it, here.
Yeah.
You sure?
It's all right. Let's do it.
It's not easy wood.
No, it's iron pine. God damn it.
Iron pine.
Maybe this one I'll do a wind up.
Is this like from a magic shot that's not supposed to? You can wind up. You don't really have to. Throw the mid into it.
Yeah, well, it's my first time. I'd rather wind up for safety. But next time I won't have
Why,
to.
you think there's more power in a wind up than the mid?
No, it's just, I've never done this before, so.
So what? Just hit the damn thing.
I'm hesitating.
Hold it.
It's okay.
That's it. Hold it. Tight. Lock your arms out. Lock it out.
Push.
I didn't wind up. From the mid. From the mid. From the mid.
Push.
Okay, don't worry about it. You'll get it very shortly. Not an easy strike. That strike comes out this way and then the mid. That's why this is nothing. There's no power in this.
No.
The power comes from the mid. The mid.
Push.
Okay. Let's go over a couple of blocks.
Push.
Overhead, outward. Overhead, outward. Let's see a couple. 1. Good. Now remember, it's really a strike. Overhead, outward. Overhead, outward. Overhead, outward. All right, let's get into a deeper stance.
Push.
let's go here. Let's go this hand, go overhead to a down block. So in other words, what's happening is the guy came this way, boom. Now the guy came this way, boom. There you go. Now you want to catch this with the hammer fist right there. That's what'll break the arm or stop it for sure.
Push.
But we go to break it because no one has the right to put their hands on you.
Push.
Overhead, down block. Okay,
Could have been more torque and augmentation.
this here.
Yeah.
Right from here, just shoot it up. Go, overhead. Right to that. Boom, boom.
Push.
It's already in motion, just bring it down.
Push.
Good. That hand's swollen, right?
Yeah.
From the speed break, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's breaking boards on his own and he hurt his hand. That's all right. It'll heal. Leave it alone. Put your magic lotion on.
Lotion.
Isn't that what it is?
No, it's an Iron Fist solution from the Chinese.
Lotion.
Well, not lotion, but yeah.
Some guy sitting there. Overhead. No, it's one movement. Listen, he's coming. Boom, boom. You don't have time.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Go fast.
Push.
Fast. That's it. Again. 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 Now, let me show you something. When you throw that block, you shoot the mid into it this way. And when you come down, you shoot it again. See that? You drop. Not this way, straight down, on impact. You drop
It's
on
almost like
impact.
the knees are bouncing.
You drop
Almost.
on impact. That's where your power's coming from.
It's almost
Through
like the knees
mid.
are bouncing, almost, right?
They're not bouncing.
Yeah. Well,
Not bouncing at all. That's the problem. No bounce. Look. Watch again. I'm dropping on impact. I go up. I fire the mid up this way. And now when I come down, watch my mid. I down. So the movement down. Fast, because he's coming fast.
Oh,
Do it. All right, let's see the other side.
push.
See your hands? Relax. Overhead. Here, if you were to stop this in midair, it would be here. Right from there, it turns and shoots straight down. Imagine a hand coming this way. First you can, boom. No, this hand, boom. You can do that hand, but really, you have more power when you use the front. As long as you're kicking the mid.
Push.
That's everything. It's not just the hand. The hand has so much power. The hand, look, let me show you something. This is just hand. Now look at the difference. You see the difference? I'm not blasting it, but you can just see it. You can
Yeah.
feel it.
Yeah.
Because I'm kicking the mid in the right way. And it's short movements. It's a movement from here to here. It's short. Everything is short. Don't be doing high. You lose power.
Push.
Try it again. Listen, it's not easy doing this when you don't have a target.
Push.
But trust me, when you have a target, you're going to blast that arm. You're going to have a visual. You're going to have an actual target. But you do it here because you want to get the movement. It's here, protecting the head, and then right from here. See, what happens is you practice it, but in reality, let me explain something. Every single person knows the martial arts technically. When you blink, when someone goes at your eyes and you blink, that's your body blocking your eyeballs. So technically, every person has some form of martial arts training, even if they never took a class. That's your own body saying, hey, something's coming in my eyes, let me protect the eyes. Well, you're trying to do that with the arms and legs, turning your arms into knives, your legs into axes to protect the body. So when you see that, by practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing, eventually it becomes regular movements. It
Coach.
becomes the normal. Now it's not normal. I mean, you're doing it a while, so it's a little more normal to you. But to the average person, it's not normal at all. So we're taking the same mental concept of blinking and getting the rest of the body to move that way. And that blinking is at a very, very fast speed. Now, in fact, when I did that to you before, you don't even think about it. It just does. Well, that's what you're going to get this to do one day. And the way you get it to do that one day is by constant repetition, 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 repetition. Eric Clapton, great guitarist, I'm sure it took amazing amount of time to get those movements down. But now he doesn't have to think about it. And that's what we're trying to do here. Let me see a couple more.
Coach.
Other side. There you go. Shoot. Okay. That's because you're protecting the head, and then just flip it and bring it right down. But try to get that mid into it. That mid. That's the whole key to that's one will parry his arm, one will shatter his arm. Good. That's it for today, right?
Coach.
Good class. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow, same time, same channel.